So in this video, we are going to be talking about equilibrium. We want to be able to compare an object in dynamic equilibrium to one in static equilibrium. So first, the definitions of the different types of equilibrium. Dynamic equilibrium is when the forces are balanced, but the object is in constant motion. So that one there is dynamic equilibrium. So dynamic is movement. Then static equilibrium is when the forces are balanced and the object is at rest. So static, no movement. So here, when an object is in constant motion, and rest is a form of constant motion, all forces are balanced. That's what equilibrium is. Whether it's static or dynamic, it doesn't matter, but equilibrium just means that all the forces are balanced. So the force of gravity is equal to the normal force, and the applied force is equal to the force of friction. So here's an example problem. It says a book is sitting on a table. Its mass is 2 kilograms. What is the net force acting on the book? What is its acceleration? So here is the book on the table, and there are the table legs. Then we can create a force body diagram, and the force of gravity is equal to mass times negative g, which is equal to 2 kilograms times negative 10 meters per second squared, and that is equal to a negative 20 newtons. And then the normal force is equal to the opposite of the force of gravity, so it's equal to a positive 20 newtons. And the net force is equal to the normal force plus the force of gravity, and that is equal to 20 newtons minus 20 newtons, and that's equal to 0 newtons. So there was no net force. It's in equilibrium. So then we can use the equation F net is equal to mass times acceleration, or acceleration is equal to F net divided by mass, and we have 0 newtons divided by 2 kilograms is equal to 0 meters per second squared. If it is in equilibrium, there is no acceleration. So here is the next example problem. It says, what is the acceleration of a ball traveling at 5 meters per second across a table? If the velocity is constant, so in this case it's 5 meters per second, so it's constant, there is no acceleration. If there's no acceleration, then the net force is also 0. In this case, it's 0 newtons. So this one here is dynamic equilibrium. This seems like an easy concept, but you have to make sure you always pay attention to whether it's at a constant velocity or acceleration. People get hung up on this velocity right here. They forget that the constant velocity means no acceleration, and it means no net force as well.